All right, guys, we are here with Ellie Brown with Pierce Design and Build, and we are going to go through their latest build, and this is going into the 2025 Parade of Homes. So this is impressive, Ellie.
Thank you.
This is my first time coming to this. You guys have been talking about this one for a while.
Yeah.
And wow, it's a looker. Even just driving up to it, I'm like, holy cow.
Yeah, there's definitely views for every vantage point of the house. Driving up to it, obviously you have the large scale of the house, but then when you're actually standing in the front walkway too, just kind of overlooking Ogden and Willard and everything, it is quite breathtaking. It's beautiful.
How long have you guys been working on the concept and design of this with these owners?
So Olson Design and the client were even involved before we came on board. I think they've been in on it now for about 4 or 5 years.
Wow.
And we came on about 2 or 3 years ago too. So we came in after architecture was done, but working with the HOA, making sure this lot was buildable, making sure the plans were buildable, and going from there. And so right from the get-go, there were obstacles just working with the HOA to make sure that this was a functional home. The property is about 7 acres. But you'll see as we kind of walk to the back of the house too, it becomes a hillside too.
Yeah.
So part of the lot sits on a fault line too. So it was making sure within HOA restrictions we were good without encroaching on the fault line, and just kind of making sure that all the needs for the client also were met.
Yeah, there's a lot that goes into building a house at this scale.
Totally.
And this is quite a bit different. Like we've worked with you guys on all your previous parade houses, and everyone seems to get bigger and bigger and crazier and crazier. This is cool.
Yeah.
Like a lot of them we were just talking before the video, and we're like, what should we highlight here? And I'm like, I feel like every room in here, there's something to highlight.
Yeah, there's a ton of personality in this house. I feel like over the years, you've seen a lot of different styles from us. We've done English cottage, we've done somewhat modern, we've done contemporary, and this to me is just very eclectically modern.
Yeah.
It has a lot of personality, and I think that's also very reflective of the client too.
Yeah.
It's very representative of their personality, which is fun. Not only being stretched as a builder to push outside of our own comfort zone and knowledge to expand and grow, but to also then have that reflect the client at the end is really cool.
No, this is incredible. How do you guys feel like this will do in the Parade of Homes this year?
I think it'll do really well.
Yeah.
I think it'll just continue to show people that we are multi-talented and we can do a lot of different styles, and that's what I love every year about the Parade House is there's so many talented builders, and we love being alongside them too, but just showing people too that we have just as much capacity to do anything different. So if you come to us and you're like, hey, I have a crazy idea, we just are able to continue to bring it in with open arms. It's awesome.
No, you guys really, if somebody has an idea and they're looking for something, like if you have a vision and you're looking to make it a reality, these guys can do it because you've done it in every one of your parade houses. And this one's cool. So let's give them a tour. So this house is just under 8,000 square feet. And it's kind of different. Like you walk in these doors. This door's huge, by the way. You walk in and you feel like you would walk into like the living area, but you actually walk into like the lower bedrooms and stuff like that.
Yeah, so we can kind of walk and I'll show you guys, but we have this custom steel door, which is really fun. And it was wrapped with a wood handle so that when you're coming in, no matter the time of day, you can actually grab it without burning your hand. Because that's something
smart
too with steel doors that we've learned after doing them so many times is they can get freaking hot.
Yeah.
So by wrapping it in wood, it was nice to kind of tie it into that exterior wood material, but kind of give the door an extra pop that it was needing.
And that's a huge door. I felt like it was going to be harder to open, but it's actually just like opens really easy.
Yes. We work with Iron Door Works, and they are phenomenal.
We
use them for every door. Their doors are amazing.
Yeah, that's awesome. And even right from here, the views out are amazing.
They're so pretty. And it's nice at this time of year too, because the weather's not gunky and you can see.
That's true. Yeah, you can see way
it's
out
fun.
there.
So coming in here, you typically walk into your main living areas, right? Your kitchen, your living room, things like that. What's unique about this house is you actually walk into more of the private areas that people tend to kind of keep away from everyone else. You know what I mean? So walking in here, you obviously have your double staircase, and then if you go off to the right side, you have the first main entertaining area with audio panels, projector systems, so a big entertaining space.
Yeah.
Beyond that, you have the first kind of kitchenette, private bedroom, and then the left side of this is all just bedrooms.
That's crazy.
Kind of nuts.
So over here they have the entertaining space, but then kind of like an in-law suite over there.
Yeah.
It could be used as that. This is kind of fun because like it is right when you come in, and you have like if you are hosting people, they can come right in here and get to the party.
Yeah.
So, and then this is beautiful.
Yes.
And I was shocked, like as I walked up the stairs, like you gotta check this out. This is awesome. The thought behind all this as these just light up going up.
Yeah,
So cool. Yeah. So what else do we have down on this level?
So down on here we have, let's see, 4 bedrooms and let's see, 3.5 baths, I believe. So this bathroom's one of my favorites personally. So every bathroom in this house actually has a floating vanity, and that's a little bit more atypical just because it is something that tends to be more expensive and is more of a design flair. So what's unique about this one is not only is it floating, but it also is integrated countertop material too. So you have this entire section that's just, I think it's an avocado marble is what we kind of call it because of the green flair too. And then it ties into the cabinetry. So you not only have this beautiful piece of art really in your bathroom, but it also still functions with cabinetry.
And it's waterfalled, which is awesome. Like I've never seen a vanity like this where it's waterfalled mixed with wood cabinetry, and then these lights are awesome.
And you have your toe kick lighting underneath too. And that's another thing is every bathroom has toe kick lighting. Yeah. And then every bathroom with a shower actually has niche lighting as well, which is unique.
What's the niche lighting?
So in your showers where you put like all your shampoo bottles, there's actually an LED strip of light that comes down.
You're gonna have to show me those.
Yes, I will. So it's fun. There's just so much personality everywhere you look.
Yeah, everywhere. And then you have a laundry down here.
Yep, so there's a laundry on this level, and then there's a laundry in the master. Okay. So that's kind of nice too with all of your bedrooms. You're not having to lug your laundry everywhere.
Yeah, and I love all the light switches and plugs. You did black, the doors are black, the lights.
Yes.
These are cans with like a square trim around them.
That was something that was really important to the client, was to kind of keep these finishes elevated and to stay true to the modern flair. So all of the cans are square, trimmed black, even outside. Same with the light switches. They're actually screwless on the face. So they pretty much just pop on just to kind of keep it sleek and modern. Yeah, that is true. I just noticed that. Let's look at this this suite back here. And I haven't checked out the other ones, but so in here, this is kind of the hangout area. Yep. You have the projector over there, a bar. Yep. So this has extra insulation for when you're watching football games on Sundays or watching movies. You have an extra added insulation in here for sound barriers, and that's what those panels on the wall also act as. They're increased sound panels to try to minimize that. That's smart. Yes. Just to keep the sound from bouncing around and everything. Yep. They got built-in speakers and everything in here, and the views are unreal. Yeah. So, and these doors here with the Riga glass were actually added on later with the designer, just to kind of also keep it closed off while maintaining that sexiness and that modern flair. So these were also custom doors that actually match the doors to the office that we'll look at later. Oh, sweet. But just kind of another fun feature that was so cool. Yeah. And then we come into here, and then this is kind of the little suite, has a little kitchenette, fridge. Yep. That is a cool fridge. Yes, the retro red wine fridge. Kind of just, there's a lot of pops of color in this house, which I like, because you have basically 3 cabinet finishes. You have this alder, you have a textured black melamine, and a smooth black melamine. Okay. So that's what's nice, is you'll notice pop of colors in the tile and in the appliances that way. Yeah. So it still adds that character without it being overwhelming. And that backsplash is awesome. Yeah. Okay, coming back here, I love this tile. Yes. So that's the light in the back. Yep, so that's that niche lighting that I was talking about. And what's really cool with that is the tile guys will come and set their tile, and then they actually have to take a blade on the back to kind of give it that extra space so that you can add that channel. Yeah, so it's just another flair and kind of added modern piece to bathrooms, because that's not something I think people typically think of as how can I make my bathroom cooler. You know, that's not where people tend to put their money, but what's nice about this is I think it just draws your eye into the tile too.
Well, and you guys pull it all together so well with these colors and the touches. Yeah. Is that something you guys do, or did the client come to you guys with these ideas, or do you guys kind of work hand in hand with them on those?
Yeah, so it's kind of a combination of the two. A lot of times we work with the clients to do the design and the build portion. I feel like that's something that we've done 9 times out of 10.
Yeah.
What was cool about this experience is we actually got to work with another designer, and that was Tanya Olson with her company, Olson Design Company. So they came with these really incredible ideas, and we got to collaborate with them of, okay, how do we make this work? As a designer, I have a lot of ideas. Like my mind can just go, but having the practicality and the tangibility to bring it to life is an added flair.
Yeah.
So that was what was nice about this, is we got to collaborate with them on the designs that they presented and bring that to life.
That is so cool. It makes a big difference when you have that design along with the build, because I go through a lot of homes, and a lot of times people just miss the mark, right?
Yeah.
Like if you want that flare in the shower with the light, like you have to think about that before, you know, when you're doing all the roughing and everything.
Yeah, right.
So, but if you have the vision beforehand and the design that the direction you're wanting to go, it makes it so much easier.
Right. Well, and a lot of times too with that, and tying into what you were saying to our color temperatures, right? And that brings in a whole third element with third element with electricians, right? Is getting all of your color temperatures right, because you have the color temperature of your cans, of your niche, your toe kick, and your sconces too. So it's about balancing it and making it work without it being overexposed.
Yeah.
So it's fun. It was a cool feature to be able to include this year.
That's awesome. Heated floors in here, it looks
Heated
like.
floors, yes.
Toe kick lights. Yeah, you guys just knocked it out of the park in here. It looks great.
Thank you.
Let's go upstairs.
Yes.
All right, we just got upstairs. So this is impressive. So they did kind of their kitchen, master, and office up here. And what's this behind us?
So this is actually the elevator. I'm not gonna try to open it just because it probably is locked up, but this is another accessibility thing for the client and for their family, thinking long term of how can this home function for us over extended periods of time. This is kind of their forever home. So being able to have an in-home elevator and thinking about that now was another added detail of what do we need to do now in roughing and framing to accomplish this later. So,
which you can't easily do that afterwards. So.
No.
Okay, let's check out this office.
Yeah. So a cool fact about this office is it's the only place in the house that has a different paint color. So the rest of the house is painted in a Sherwin-Williams Snowbound, and you can see this is a darker, moody, masculine gray.
Yeah.
And that was per the client's request, kind of wanting to tie in more of that masculine feel in here, which with the cedar ceiling to tie into the exterior decks, I think paired really well.
And these lights, those are so cool.
Yeah, they're fun.
Wow. And then how about this picture behind? Is that light lit behind, or is
it's actually just lit above. So this was art provided by the client.
Yeah.
And I wanted to do it justice. But there's a certain way that how it is framed with the glass that makes it so you can look at it in different angles and it looks more 3D.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where we're pulling.
No, it is so cool.
But yeah, that was one of his custom art pieces, which is beautiful.
Yeah.
He's a cool guy. He's done a lot of different things.
No, that is awesome. And these views from the private balcony and everything?
Yes.
Amazing.
Yes, so this balcony wraps to the master.
Oh, cool.
Which is kind of fun. And the doors slide like a dream, which I think is another thing that people don't always understand or experience until you use a slider that works really well. The slider, these are...
Well, I've had sliders that don't work very well.
Yes, and these ones are insanely smooth, which is nice.
That is cool. So he can just come right out here from the master into his office.
Yep.
Should we check out the master?
Let's do it. Yeah, so coming into this is something that the client, the designer, and the architect had a vision for the whole time, was this idea of a double-sided fireplace. So we have the wood that wraps around both sides with plaster in the middle, and the plaster actually matches this back bed wall. So it's just bringing different textures, different warmth, and throughout to kind of offset the master. We still have the dark trim.
Yeah.
It's still very inviting, very cozy.
Oh, for sure. And then they can have a little reading nook over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Yeah. And we have automated shades in here, which is also nice too. So they can have everything in there so we come on at once and everything turn off at once too, which is nice. So I don't have to go with 6 different switches to do.
These huge picture windows are amazing.
Yeah, they're beautiful. The windows in this house are insane.
And then that wraps around to the office. And then we have the primary bathroom here.
Yes.
Yeah, this is the drain in here.
Yes, this is, I think, oddly enough, my favorite bathtub we've ever done.
Oh, really?
Just, it's more concrete, it's different, it has a presence. I like that it's black.
Yeah.
And then it really pops with the brass.
Yeah.
I love it so much. And especially too, the contrasting of the wood tone shower tile.
Yeah, that is amazing.
Beautiful too. Yeah, well, what's cool too is if you stand in the doorway and you stand right at the threshold, you actually get the reflection off the glass that looks over Willard too. So even standing in your doorway, you're getting a view of the mountainside and Willard, and it's amazing.
That is awesome. And then you have some skylights in here, so there's plenty of natural light up here.
Yes.
And these sinks are cool.
Yeah, the slants.
All drained back, that's cool.
Yeah, and then we have the integrated backsplash to the mirror. These mirrors actually also turn on.
Oh, wow.
So that's what's nice too, is you have just more mood lighting in here.
And then a huge walk-in closet. And I noticed you have your separate laundry in here. And then there's a secret door that goes out.
Yes.
If they wanted to.
Yes. And it's only accessible from the inside too, so you never have to worry about people trying to get into your closet if you're in there, which is super sweet.
So when you shut this, you just don't even notice. It's there.
Yeah.
You guys have done that. You did that in the last parade house too. There was kind of a secret, secret
and
door.
Little boys.
Yeah.
Or closet, excuse me. Yeah. It's fun. And these are just the things that as you go, you have these conceptual ideas in your mind, right? Like, how are we going to execute this?
Yeah.
And the painters did a fantastic job getting black paint in between each strip of wood and staining that wood to be tonal with the floor. Like there's so much detail and attention.
You don't even realize it.
Right. Until you see it done, you're like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And then this bathroom, the tile.
Yes, the texture, yes. So what's fun about this is this will be what we call the cabana bath, or the pool bathroom. So this hallway connects outside to an outdoor grill area, and then it actually connects to the pool as well. Awesome. So this will be the outdoor bathroom, if you will. So a lot of fun textures, a lot of whimsical lines with the pendants and with the tile. It's fun.
Look, it flows together so nicely. What do you call these?
We call them sky bridges. I don't know that that's like the architectural proper term, but it's what's stuck with us, so it'll be forever named that.
Oh, I love it. Wow, and then just right up there you get the view of the mountaintops. So cool. Okay, now we're into the main section. So we have the kitchen, living room, dining area.
All in one. Yeah, and again, there's a lot of different textures in here too. You have the 2 different countertops that are on your island and on your perimeter. So we have this black and white veined waterfall island, and then you have kind of the white, warmer tone backing on that perimeter as it carries into the counter too. And that's just to create a cohesion of tones and warmth while still having something visually intriguing to look at. So we have this hanging feature above that we also nicknamed the cloud. This was something fun that brought a lot of people together and really made us think, how the heck do we make this work? This thing is heavy. Yeah. So there was added structure that went into the ceiling to make sure it was properly accounted for, extra drywall.
You know what's cool is it doesn't have like huge cables holding it. I mean, it looks like electrical wire, even though it's not, but they're not that beefy in cables, which is awesome.
Yes, and that was also intentional too, is how can we make it minimal and impactful? Right. So by making it that thinner cable, and you don't lose any integrity of the strength to hold it up. So. And
then how about the hood then?
Yes, the hood.
Is that steel?
Yes, yep, it's supposed to be like a patina, or it is a patina metal that wraps around And that
is
was
unreal.
a beast. Yeah, so you can kind of tell right here, these walls initially were flush, and then there was actually almost like a U-shaped channel behind it. So there was a structure built out from it to be able to hold the metal so that the metal could be wrapped around it.
Yeah.
And so that had extra thought of, okay, how do we get the gas line for the range torque? How do we make sure plumbing is ran properly? And then all the electrical too, for all the toe picking under cabinet lighting too. That was something that, again, has been thought of since even before rough electrical to make sure that this will actually function, not only now, but over time.
Yeah, no, that is beautiful. And then you got fridge and freezer here. So nice.
Yep, full panel.
No, this is beautiful.
Yes, and this is fun too. So this was something that we kind of collaborated with on the client and the countertop people, was this idea of a champagne or entertainment sink.
Oh, cool.
So what's nice about this is we worked with the cabinet guy to make sure there were proper cutouts in the cabinetry to hold the sink, and the sink actually works to drain as well.
Oh, really?
So they can put ice in it, they can have champagne bottles, anything like that. So that's another entertainment space.
That is so fun.
And there's actually a cover that goes over this too, so that when it's on, you would never know it's there.
Oh, wow.
And what's cool about this is these are your outlets. So
No way.
Utah code and electrical code that we're noticing nationwide is we're starting to see less outlets in the sides of your island.
Yeah.
And that's just due to safety purposes.
Right.
So while Utah hasn't fully adapted it yet, we wanted to be able to have electrical in the outlet without ruining the integrity of the waterfall,
Yeah.
but also being able to have electrical over
That
time.
is so cool.
Yeah, so
That's impressive.
Yeah, it's fun.
So, and then you have this huge see-through
Yes. Fireplace. Yep, and what's really cool about this fireplace is there are about 6 to 8 slabs of countertop material here that are double book matched.
Oh my gosh.
So where you're noticing that is on the front,
yeah.
you obviously have that visual, but it also wraps along the sides as
Wow.
well too, so it looks like one cohesive piece.
Yeah.
And I just love how much of a statement it makes, especially now that the windows are covered or uncovered, excuse me, and cleaned. Your eye just naturally goes there, and it's such a stark difference between the green of the surrounding environment. It's sleek, it's sexy.
Oh, it looks so good.
It's beautiful, yeah.
Do you know who did all the countertop work?
I did.
Wow.
His name is Dave, and he's with Caveman Granite.
Wow.
Yeah, he did an amazing job.
Yeah,
It was awesome.
just-
He did our first parade house, or excuse me, our second parade house back in 2020. So we've had a long-standing relationship with him, which is awesome.
Yeah, I mean, getting all these to line up, that is crazy.
Yeah, a lot of planning with slab selection too, and just making sure everything works and gives the visual what the client was wanting and also what the designer had in mind.
And again, in this room, you just have views out of every window.
Yes.
Which is awesome.
Yes.
And it looks like these guys are big outdoor entertainers as well.
Yes.
Explain to me what they have going on outside.
So we have this rad deck coating that transitions to the paver. So on this left side here, we have seating with a built-in outdoor grill, which is nice. They have a full grill, storage, a fridge. So full entertainment capabilities here. And as you walk around too, we also have a hot tub, a pergola, and a pool. So they will be able to come out here and enjoy the views 365 days a year, which is amazing.
Yeah. Let's check out over here. What's this up top?
So those are in-deck heaters. That was something that was super important to the clients. And again, they want to be outside as much as possible, but being in Utah, obviously we have really cold winters. So what's nice is they'll be able to kick these on and radiate that heat down to be comfortable while sitting outside.
That is so nice.
Yes, so every covered deck actually has one. So I believe we have a total of 5 or 6.
Oh wow. And are they ran off of electric or gas? Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And then a full kitchen out here.
Yes.
Super private.
Super private.
Yeah, this is amazing.
Yep. So this is kind of what we were talking about in the very beginning too. Their property actually stretches out and up.
Yeah.
So they don't, not that anyone probably ever would, because you never actually about having people out that way.
Yeah.
And we've seen deer, moose, cats, like every form of animal.
All the animals.
Yes.
No, this is unreal.
they have a two-tiered, if you will, kind of pantry going in here. And what we've noticed a lot with pantries, they're becoming more popular because when you're entertaining, it becomes a space to dump it and forget about it for a while. So what's nice coming back in here is you have more of that butler pantry style. You have a sink, you have a dishwasher, a microwave, full countertop space. So you can prep in here, you can dump in here. And then if you turn to this other side, you still have full food storage in here. So that's what's nice, is you have the capacity to do both.
Yeah.
All behind a closed door, which is nice.
And is this a water filter?
No, that's actually a coffee maker.
Oh, is it? Wow.
Yeah, fully integrated coffee maker.
That is awesome. I love how they did like a little breakfast nook area in here. And then you have the bar and then kind of the formal dining room area over there.
Yep.
You got dining out the front that you could do, or just sitting, and then they have their wine cellar.
Yes, so this was another idea that we had to collaborate on and say, okay, you have this vision. And this was actually a drawing that we were given by the designer that was what we call a CAD drawing, which is basically a line drawing with measurements. And it was, okay, you have this vision, how do you want to execute it? How do you see this? And so the glass enclosure was all custom, the wood slats were all custom, and then to be able to bring that together and stain these wine bottle holders together to be cohesive with all the other tones.
Yeah.
So it wasn't just something that we purchased online, we still took it and elevated it.
And don't you have to like maintain that at a certain temperature and everything like that?
Surprisingly, no. So that was something I thought as a non-alcoholic person, which is zero.
Right.
I was always like, also that'll be climate controlled. I guess you don't necessarily want your wine cold. It's better at a room temperature.
Oh, gotcha.
So you do have some form of a climate control within that glass enclosure, but there isn't like a refrigeration system to it.
Yeah. No, that makes sense because it's right within the central area of the house, so it will stay at that perfect room temperature.
And if you did have beverages that you wanted cool just to the left of that wine center, we do have a beverage fridge.
Of course.
So
you guys
even if you decide you want it cold, there you go.
Yeah.
You can suit all your needs here.
Oh, that is so awesome. So we have covered 2 of the 3 levels. We're gonna leave the 3rd level as a little bit of a surprise. So if you guys wanna see this, you need to come through the Parade of Homes. It's the 11th to
the 26th
of
July.
So you have a couple weeks to get in here. You can get tickets online. This is a beautiful house. Even if you just come to this one, it would be worth your time. What's waiting for them in the lower level?
We have hex lighting, a man cave, a massive garage, pet shower, polished concrete floors. There's definitely still things to see, so you'll want to be sure to come check it out. We're house number 12.
I love it. Well, thank you, Ellie, for letting us come tour this, and we're excited to be here with you for the Parade of Homes.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.